Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, wait, no, this is Sonic. Sorry, not SpongeBob. Welcome back, everybody. This is UKSG 2025, and we've got two relatively unknown runners here. I think it's their first time. So I'm going to hand over to them. We've got Argick, and we've got Huds601.
Hi, Arg. How you doing?
Hi, Hud. I'm alright. How are you?
No, I'm not bad. I've not been practicing this much. I'm kind of worried.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like, it's a fairly new game.
Yeah. Not many people have played it, yeah.
No, not many people have played it at all. Not many people know about this one.
But they've never seen it, yeah. I know these lot have never seen it.
No, exactly.
No job.
Yeah.
Pretty full house, actually. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. I love the fact we have commentators, apparently.
I know, it's brilliant.
Yeah, they're not going to get word edgeways.
I can't believe Tiny Tim's coming back for us. This is fantastic.
I can't believe Blastermac knows this one.
I know. When did Buzzman?
It's incredible.
Oh, they got them away with them.
Typical.
That's fine. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome to Sonic Dream Team. You're going to have a fun speedrun for the game that you genuinely probably haven't seen, unless you watch either of our streams. But we have got the amazing animated cutscene playing right now as we go through on it, just because we want to show it off. It sounds good. It's fantastic. It is as weird as it looks, because this is telling you the entire story in a nutshell. Basically, there's REM. She protects the Reverie. Cream's dreams are where we're going. And that's the ever-fabulous Dr. Crabulous, the four-man, which is three of them, the Guardian Hunter, and then, of course, Mr. Nightmare Eggman himself. But we're going to run through with all the characters: Sonic, Amy, Tails, Knuckles, Rouge, and, of course, Benui herself. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, Dream Team is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a glitch drought here, as this game got broken wide open. But without further ado, we'll let this finish, and then we'll just jump right into the run. Any quick explanations you want to do?
The only thing to say is I do have the laptop here for splits, because neither of us know the route, because we're going through about 70 separate levels.
Yep.
Argick forgot his laptop and his splits.
Shut up.
So he's doing my route for this. So this will be interesting, so well done.
It swaps exactly one level around. My laptop is in my house. My USB with my stuff on it is in my PC.
Yeah.
Smart I am. Right. Well, I'm ready to go when you are.
I'm ready to go as well.
Well, no, we're not. There was a light there. Hi.
Thank you very much. I have a donation to read before you start the race.
If it's from Farinir.
It is not.
Cool.
It is a £5 donation from Fallen, who says, hey guys, Fallen here. Amazing to see you both yesterday. Arg and his luscious hair, and Huds and his... anyway.
Wow.
Wow. You two and every other person who attends makes this event absolutely fantastic, and we cannot wait for there to be blue. We wouldn't have found such wonderful people without you guys, so thank you. And to anyone who is a non-speedrunner, I would 1,000,000% recommend making the trip, as there is literally something for everyone. Anyway, that's enough soppy. Arg! Crush him!
There is a small issue. Tech, when you plugged in my laptop, did you actually plug it in? Because otherwise this is going to turn off in 38 minutes, and then we have no split, so we have no run.
No, they did not check it. They did not plug it in. It's not charging.
I'm going to cover, in which case...
That is not fully plugged in, mate. We're in the UK. You got to push it the whole way in.
Tech are going to just quickly do that, and I'm going to read another donation.
It's still not in.
We have a £10 donation from Big the Dave, who says, oh...
Love
it's Cream's dream beamed on stream at UKSG Green. Seems the team set up 2 Apple TVs real clean. Who will win? It remains to be seen.
It will remain to be seen. That's exactly right. Right, we are now ready to go. So we have our splits here. You'll see us looking at the laptop. It's going to be fun. I am ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I've just realised, given fan doing splits with left hand, I probably should have sat that side. This will be fun.
What's your split button?
It's spacebar.
Oh, well, good luck.
Yeah, cheers. Right hands for controller, left hands for splits. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Sweet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So who's commentating this then?
Apparently you and me.
Sweet, we both doing it. Nice. Yeah. All right, well, you're going to win at the start of this one. Huds is on a brand new fancy console known as the Apple TV 4th generation.
It's the Apple TV 4K 3rd generation.
Oh, 3rd generation. Meanwhile, I have a 1st generation, courtesy of Huds. It's the only reason I can play this game. But he's going to load faster, but that doesn't matter because we're going with IGT for the race, even though the stream is in RTA on this one. So don't worry about it. We're going to start with our speed characters. We both are going to be playing as Amy as we run our way through. The main thing you need to know is that Amy and Sonic are identical in this in terms of stats and speed. You don't have to worry. You just pick whichever one you like the look of the most. But because you don't get to play as Amy, we're going to play as Amy a little bit more. The main thing you're going to be seeing us doing is boosting. We have this lovely pink meter beside us. We need to keep that as going as we can. And by that, I mean up and down, because we're going to do lovely big jumps on the side. We're going to be doing Tony Hawk's Pro Benui and Pro Hedgehog and Pro Echidna strats here. It is literally based off the Tony Hawk's half pipes and whatnot. It's really funny. We had the devs tell us about that. The main thing we're doing in these first levels are big. They're massive. They are going to be getting red star rings that'll give us an extra dream orb. Why did they give us an extra dream orb, Huds?
I am not doing the copy pass.
Okay, so we get the Dream Orbs because the Dream Orbs allow us to advance through the game. We need to advance through the game and get 71 element total. But there was an update that came out recently that moved Shadow's tutorial into the tutorial segment. That means we now get 2 Dream Orbs at the start instead of 1, allowing us to swap a level. We're going to swap a level that we did really long instead of that one, and then I mess up the copy pass anyway, but it's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, it hurts every time.
It does,
really
it's fine.
does.
But yeah, it gives us a potential 57 seconds of time save.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you, R, for that incredible explainer. That's the first level done. So in all these levels, we're trying to get to the end. The first level of each one, as we've just done there, we need to collect the red star rings. That gives us an extra Dream Orb. By getting the 2 Dream Orbs, plus the one we got from the tutorial, this opens up our next part. So we're now going into, thank you for doing the splits, 1, 2, 1. I'm going to forget to do that the whole time.
I know.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. My splits are already out. So with this one, we're in a brand new level, but the same thing applies. We're going to try and get to the end of the level as fast as possible. Using Amy, we only have the speed characters available at the moment. We're going to be heading up the top here, and we're going to be collecting the red star rings as we go along. One thing that I do want to point out in this game is you'll see that we are... what's the word? You know, what's the word where you grab onto things?
What do you mean grab on? Homing attack?
That's the one, the homing attack.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
buddy.
Brain is not working today at all. The homing attack is very overpowered in this game. It will save us more often than you would believe. We will use it very often in order to hit enemies, which refills our boost meter.
Hello, my boost meter is now full, yes. I love Boost Meester. He is my favorite speedrunner.
Oh, God, my brain. It will refill our boost meter. There we go. As well as allowing us to grab onto rails and various other things.
Have you thought about dropping the word meter?
No.
Okay. Maybe you should try.
It's now a boost meter.
It really is, and I'm going to make sure you know that.
You know what else has been boosted? We've just hit £4,000 raised.
Oh, do you know what? Go ahead.
You want some donations?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we've had a £10 donation from Crazy Yo, who says this run is going to put on a good show. But honestly, if Sonic Dream Team is so good, why is there no Sonic Dream Team 2? Also, thanks, Obama. A £50 donation from Melissa, who says, good luck with the run, Huds. You've got this. You've always been my favourite.
Oh,
thanks. £10 from Stella, who says, made you look. At this donation comment. Good luck to Huds and Arg for their Sonic Dream Team race at UKSG. And another £50 from Melissa, who says, good luck with the run, Arg. You've got this. You've always been my favourite. £25 from Food Farms, who says, due to clerical error and supply chain issues, Panda Co. have control of our stock.
Oh, God.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm worrying about
it. And a £10 donation from Delty the Techie, who says, it's time, it's time, it's time! And basically all of those donations went towards the Obama Jack incentive. I don't know how you do this, Argick.
Just keep breathing, mate.
I can't!
Arg doesn't breathe. Right, we are in 131 here now. We've opened up the next part of the stage. I'm currently in a section where I need to go and collect keys. These keys open the barrier and allow us to continue on with the level. I'm going to pause and hit the checkpoint here. That's a little checkpoint skip. It just brings us back to the last checkpoint. We don't actually know where they are. You have to memorize them as you go through the game, but that just allows me to skip about a second or two of falling through back to the bottom of the level, and we can then put our keys into the barrier and continue on with the level. You'll see us use that checkpoint skip quite often. We need to be very careful in the menuing, however, for it. It does have a bit of a tendency, the game, to press down twice and hit the retry button instead of checkpoint, which means you'll be starting the level all over again. It also technically invalidates the run.
For marathon purposes, it will not invalidate the race,
No.
but yes, it is a very annoying little trait there.
It just loses lots of time.
It does, but yeah, it's a little bit of a standard run to start with here. It's like going through the tutorial, little extended tutorial section until we get to the ever-fabulous Dr. Crabulous, which we'll be going to very, very soon. You'll also finally get to see like one of the levels that actually splits on the main level itself, basically. So every level, so 111, 121, 131, etc., they're all like the big main levels, and then every level after it, so 122, 123, 133, etc., they're all offshoots of the level. And Huds is in one right now, and this time it's literally the same level that we just did, but it's go and get the checkpoint rings. So the checkpoint rings are, as the name suggests, go through the checkpoints, go really fast. You have to go through them in order, though. There's no skipping, there's no fancy shenanigans. If you don't go through the ring, it doesn't count, and then you're going to lose time on it. And we will be trying to minimize the amount of these stages as we can, because as we know, Huds is very good at managing things, and he likes managing his levels, which means he did a lot of spreadsheet work.
So much spreadsheets. And then I went and did glitch stuff, and I had to redo spreadsheets. So
Was that Huds ASMR?
I mean, he could do ASMR.
So much spreadsheets.
So many spreadsheets. Ooh.
These aren't just any spreadsheets. These are Huds601 spreadsheets.
Right, I am here with the ever so fabulous Dr. Crabulous. Look at that fine looking moustache that he has. I'm going to bounce on his pincer here. Oh no, it's deflating.
Listen carefully to the noise.
Ready for it. Right, going over here for the second one. He's going to jump. I'm going to hit him. And, oh, we've deflated the second one. He's not very happy. Listen for this.
Oh.
I love that sound.
I was meaning just listen to the deflate noise. The deflate noise is literally known as a fart sound.
Is it really?
It is. Apparently that's how they named it. And it's like, that's great.
Amazing. Right, we're now in the second part of this. You'll see his life, his health at the top there. We need to get back behind Dr. Crabulus, and then we'll hit him from the behind, and that will deflate him. And then it's going to be one final hit as he goes to be Small Crab, and off he goes into the distance. And that is Dr. Crabulus done, as we are going to head to world number 2.
We're going to the Benui's Dream Factory. It's very weird. It's very gloopy. It's like kind of yogurt or other things. I don't know.
Other things.
It reminds me of fruits.
Right, this is the Dream Factory, and as we were in World 2...
Don't ignore me!
I'm not acknowledging that. Right, Dream Factory, we're going to start off by grabbing this red star ring. Here we're going to come down to this box, and we're actually going to skip this barrier by jumping up here, and we can get just enough flight to grab that first time. Very nice. That skips the barrier. We don't have to collect the keys, and we can continue on with the level. So yeah, in World 2, we've unlocked our flight characters, Tails and Cream the Benui. Again, doesn't matter which one we pick. They both have the same abilities. It's just a bit of a skin swap. We're going to be heading up to the right-hand side to go get our second red star ring here. Need to be careful of all the orange gloop. Orange gloop is not good. Gloop is bad, and gloop will result in death. We're going to just skip a little bit along here, grab this bounce pad, and then up to the top, and then we're going to be getting onto rails. I want to try and avoid this one at the end. Still hit it. I always hit that one. I never know why. We're going to continue along the rails. Interesting thing about the rails, by the way, once you're on them, you can't get off them. We used to be able to with a little skip called rail deviation. Unfortunately, the devs patched it. It was unintentional. They did tell us it wasn't an intentional patch, but something they needed to fix resulted in us not to be able to get off the rails. Going to come up here, come back round, hit the rail. This will give us the next one. Then we're going to do a little blind grab into that buzz bomber, and this will bring us with a bit of flight all the way to the end. Interesting thing about the flight characters, when you do run out of the flight meter, they do hover for quite a while, which is very, very useful, and that is that level complete.
But they're slow when they do that. Now, this gives you a perfect example of just how the rest of these levels are going to work, because the level Huds is going to go into is similar to the level that he just actually did, but it's not quite the same. However, you're playing as Squeaks the Benui, and you're going to be flying around back in that middle section, and you're going to hopefully see Huds actually go and grab the Dream Orb that is hiding above the top of the level that's not in there in the original one, because again, it makes extra little platforms and things like that. You're going to see a number of jumps off the springs. You're going to see the first instance of the lovely little air platforms. They are a pain in the butt. Sometimes we'll be going through that, we'll be playing it, but our characters may decide to veer off to the left and or the right. There is nothing we can do about that. It is this game's version of sub-pixels, where sometimes you just get caught by the seam and the game says, nah, you're gone. But you'll see that later on in the run. Also, I'm going to mention again, look at the doors. They're basically the OBS logo, but just to keep a certain mod of mine happy, they are the reverse OBS doors, but they're still OBS doors, and now you can't unsee it. Thank
you so much.
Yep.
Every time he mentions this during a race, and every time by the time he mentions it, I've forgotten from the last time.
Yep, but they are their OBS doors. And I spoke it into existence. My Benui just went sideways.
Oh dear. Yeah, so that is our basically version of sub-pixels. The edges of platforms have some very interesting physics. You have to be very careful when running along them. You'll see here I'm doing a little strat here, which is to effectively flight hop, because the flight characters actually move faster when you aren't in flight mode.
Yeah, it's slightly annoying, unfortunately.
Right. So for this level, I actually have the speed characters available again. I've actually got a note on my splits that I need to pick Tails for this. And here's why. We're going to do the Argick skip. We're going to go straight along here. I'm going to fly up here. And there's a tiny little gap I can squeeze through just there that Argick found. Yes. That saves us 20 seconds by not having to go all the way around this room. And then another thing he found, we grab that, just checkpoint. Oh, look, it brings us straight back to the beginning again. Why did none of us think of this for like a year?
I have no idea.
We're then going to skip under here. The flight will give us just enough to get to the rail, and that skips the first barrier area. We don't need to grab the keys. I need to go left and onto that rail there to grab the red star ring. Now, one thing to notice, you'll see that I'm starting to pull ahead of Argick. Do not be fooled into thinking that I am ahead in this race. My Apple TV loads faster than his. It's the IGT at the end that will determine the winner of this race, not the RTA. There is a very good chance that Argick is actually ahead of me right now. Maybe. We will have to wait till the end to find out.
Yep, that is how it works, unfortunately. What a fun challenge you can do at home is just see how many times I can actually keep up and try and keep pace with him. I'm not going to overtake him. That's not going to happen unless he does like an egregious mistake or whatever like that. But we're hoping not to see that. Huds has been practicing a lot, and there is a special thing that we're looking for, but we'll see if it happens towards the end of the run. That reminds me with your splits. Please tell me you actually use the same characters on the same levels that I do. Thank God for that.
I mean, if not, it's going to be an experience for you.
It is going to be an experience for me, but we'll see.
Right, I'm coming towards the end here of 221, picking up the Dream Orb at the end and the 5 red star rings for the extra Dream Orb. We're going into 222, and then we're going to do something interesting after this, but I will explain that when we get there. This is another checkpoint level. Remember, the checkpoint levels are kind of a mini segment of the level, but we need to go through these shining checkpoints in order. We cannot skip them. If we skip them, that is bad.
Order!
Very bad. This one's fairly short. Not the greatest cycle here on these pillars, unfortunately. But we're going to use the first one to skip over to the second one. I need to save some boost here because boost jumping off a rail is so much better than just jumping off the end. And then a little bit of flight just to get us down here. We can just make it to the next one. Hopefully avoid the lasers. Doesn't matter if we get hit by them, though. And then onto the rail, straight to the end. Now, here's the interesting thing. I'm actually now going to go back. This is our first instance of cleanup. I'm going back to 112. Because I don't have enough Dream Orbs to open up the next part of the dream, the next part of the adventure that we're going on. I need 2 more. So we're going back to some of the old levels, some of the missions that we skipped. We did lots of work. There were many of us that did lots of work on this to figure out which levels were the fastest, how long they take, and then figure out an appropriate route through this game, depending on which levels were available and which were the fastest to do to get the appropriate number of Dream Orbs. So that's 112 done. And then I'm going to go into 113, and this will give me enough Dream Orbs to open up the next part of the game. And I'll talk a little bit about the menuing in a second once we get there.
My Banui betrayed me, but it's fine. See, I'm going to be very careful because I'm going to look over at the splits and then realize which levels I've yet to do. Well, that's a skill issue on my part.
Yep. Glad you said it.
I mean, you were thinking it.
I was thinking it. So we're going to be coming towards the end of this level here. Just grab these checkpoints. 7, 8, and 9 are right in front of me. Just need to make sure I go round this ramp, so I'll use the boost just to get round it. Skip over that one. And then here we go. So, interesting thing about the menuing here. This is now going to unlock the next part of the dream. As you can see there, there'll be a cutscene. There's not a cutscene, but I need to pick Amy. But notice that the menuing automatically takes me to the next part of the dream. So this is an interesting menu mechanic that when you actually unlock a new part of the game, it will automatically take you there. So we've had to route the game around that. I also did a lot of work in the spreadsheets routing to make sure that we did as little menuing as possible. Interestingly, menuing does not count towards the in-game time. So all the time we spend in the menus, we can sit there for as long as we like and it doesn't matter. But of course we want to go as fast as possible. We are speedrunners. We do not like waiting in menus. But occasionally mistakes do happen as a result. Right, I now need to time this pillar. I'm going to jump up here, grab the red star ring, continue on. This level's a real pain in the backside. There is a set of rails coming up that continuously catch me out. And then there's a really fun little section where we do need to grab the keys, and there's a really cool little route through it as well. Meanwhile, Mark, how are you getting on?
I'm just entering the stage coming with you, so hopefully I end up doing the same segment that you do. It's going to be really fun. I might give them a little bit of a preview of something that comes up later, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it on the stage, because you can do it. And that is, of course, referring to the trick.
Oh, I just caught that rail.
You sound like you're having a moment there.
Yeah, I was having a proper moment.
That's fair.
Right.
But yeah, once again, we're getting our red star rings. They are very important. They give us the extra dream orb. It allows us to not actually do some of the other levels, which are significantly longer in the stages here. But I'm going to see if I can just line up on this platform, wait for the platform. When the platform moves, I boost off it, I wait, I jump up here, and then what I do is I land down the bottom here. Nope, I've hit the booster. I'm just going to go then. That's fine. What you can do is we can do the beginning of the super swap jumps. The reason we're not doing the super swap jumps right now is because we want to unlock powers. Powers will give us the quick swap ability, and that is when we get to bust this game wide open. We don't get that, though, until we get to the later Nightmare Maze stages, which are the third set of stages, and when we get the final set of our character complements, the power characters. So right now we do only have the 4, but there are 6 available to play, and we have a lot of fun with them when we get to them. So I'm going to go into my favorite little section here because I have fun with this, and then she's going to send me backwards because of course she does. She's a troll. Thanks, Amy. And then I get bodied by the egg, so I'm completely out of cycle. Am I going down? Yeah, I'm still making it. That's fine. So yeah, it's all these small little movements and adjustments to try and get on the cycles that you're looking for. Someone's doing something. Oh, I'm scared now.
Yeah, me too.
They're making noises. Ooh. See, no, you can't say don't worry about it. Then I worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I hate you all.
It's fine, as long as it's an Argick thing, then it's all good. Carry on.
I mean, it means that someone is wearing something, and I'm probably scared.
Probably, yeah.
I hope everyone is wearing things in the audience, please.
The fact that enough of them all just went, no.
There were a lot of no's there. That's worrying.
Yeah. They're in cahoots.
Oh, dear me. Right, Dream Shard stage here. We're collecting 6 Dream Shards.
Explain the Dream Shards. What do we do?
What do? We collect the Dream Shards.
Why?
Because that's what it tells me to do.
Explain the stage.
Explain the stage. Which bit of it? What? The fact that you and I...
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so in this game, there's something called Tails Challenges. They're fun little additional challenges that allow you to unlock little collectibles like statues and stuff, and also unlock characters eventually, don't they, Arg?
They do.
Yeah. He knows what I'm on about. So the Dream Shard stages... That particular one that we just did actually happened to be a Tails challenge one week. Arg and I are most definitely not competitive, not at all. We definitely didn't spend literally like 10 plus hours doing that stage over and over again to shave milliseconds off of it so that we can have bragging rights over who was faster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we did that multiple times on multiple stages.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. It actually ended up us finding a lovely strat, or you finding a strat, that saved us about 15 seconds in the run.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Right, I'm still on cleanup at the moment. We're going through 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and then 1, 2, 5.
I'm right behind you. I'm on 1, 2, 3.
Nice. So as we go through this, Sken me, do you want to give us some messages, mate?
I would absolutely love to. We've had so many donations come in, and I'm going to start speed running my way through them. So we've had a £10 donation from Faranir, who says, "Oi, what have I ever done to you two? As if I had ever planned something for our first time meeting in person."
He has been
No, he does not have an innocent face.
No, he doesn't.
He's had a grin on him for the past hour.
It's a little rude. He's sat right here.
And he has a grin on him.
A £25 donation from Dr. Ivo Robotnik, who says, "It's bad enough having one numpty foiling my plans, but now there's 2. Can't an evil genius be allowed to conquer the world in peace?" And that has gone to Obama Jack. £10 from Tofu Boy, who says, "Shout out to Arg and Huds for running such an interesting and little-known game. Keep up the fantastic work." £20 from Bourglois, who says, "A dream team run by a dream team of runners."
Hey.
Kicker Dobotnik. A £20 donation from Man in Blue, who says, "Good luck to our Huds and Argick." By the way, Arg, watch out for Huds, as he's a known shenanigan user.
What?
What?
He knows what he did.
What
I
did you
also
do?
know what he did.
I don't know what I did.
There's something to do with the IGTs.
Oh,
Yeah. He came through and told me. The best thing is we discovered that it doesn't actually affect the run.
Oh, boo.
No,
£25 in from Union601, who says, "Here's to support our benevolent floof provider and spread the word of the true brains of the operation, Ted601. Good luck with the race, and don't forget to give extra scritches to your pets. The Union demands it." And finally, a £10 donation from Okoma, who says, "This donation is purely so that Arg and Huds both stop talking and actually take a breath for once."
No,
I mean, this is great. Huds being ahead in loading times means I don't have to talk as much. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to swap Apple TVs after today, so when we do this in future, you can do all the talking.
I got a free upgrade.
We've just had one very quick donation come in as well, but it's happening live in the room.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yes! Oh, come on!
Yes, I've been given a strawberry frub. No, wait, no, they're not. Oh, that's... I'm not eating that. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. That... Right.
Arg is legally not allowed to eat this.
We are legally not allowed to eat this. No, we are legally not allowed to eat this. Shoutouts to Moogle.
Yeah.
They know. It's fine. Oh, I can't believe it. Right, we are on the 4-man.
It's so tasty.
You can all have them. It's fine.
Yogurt tubes.
I'm bringing them the proper stuff tomorrow. I can't
Legally
believe they've done
distinct
this.
yogurt tubes.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Linky. We are on the factory foreman here. The boss starts off with the 3 numpties. You're just going to hit them. Once you've hit them, then they will do more attacks. Hit them through. Eventually, they become the 4-man. See the pun there? Huds is currently on the fight right now, where it's got to wait. Done 3 hits already, waiting for the gloop to rise up. Once the gloop has risen up, the boss will be vulnerable for its final 3 hits. Fun fact about these bosses used to be basically auto-scrollers. There was nothing you could really do about them to speed them up or slow them down. But during doing an update, they decided to allow us to have a little bit of skill involved in them. So you'll see us trying to position ourselves in such ways where we're getting the quickest hits possible. The trade-off to this being they gave us more health. However, for the first 2 bosses, Crabulous and the 4-man, that has worked out in our advantage. For the 3rd one, well, yeah, easy come, easy go, you'll see.
They will indeed. Right, I'm coming up to my last hit here. This is the only one that's different. He's going to go anti-clockwise or counterclockwise for everyone outside the UK. So I just need to avoid the laser first, that one there, and then I can bump him on the noggin, and that's him done. And we're going to be moving on to the Nightmare Maze.
I'm very scared. There's commotion around the side of us, and I don't know what they're doing.
We've had a £10 donation that says, "Good luck, both of you. May the run be a dream." And it's come from Francis, where French people live.
Yeah, that's right.
And it just caught me off guard.
Francis, where French people live, they do.
I was enjoying my legally distinct yogurt tube.
That is fair.
Speaking of French people, hon, everyone.
Hon.
This is French nuclears.
Oui, baguette.
Thank you. So we're going to be starting off with a skip. I found I contributed something to speedrunning. I'm so happy.
My condolences.
I have already screwed up. Well done. Right, I'm going to jump up here. We're going to be doing Jag skip, or just another gate skip. I'm just going to go along here. There's a big invisible wall here, but don't worry, it ends so we can go around it. So we're going to go around this one. There's another one here that we're just going to go around, and then straight over to here. That skips the whole section, including the barrier. Very, very nice. That saves about 30 seconds. Thank you very much. Thank you. I contributed something.
You really did. It's genuinely such a good skip.
It's a great skip. I'm sure someone in chat right now is giving it its full and proper name. I would like you to all ignore them.
No. We won't ignore them if they do it in a donation.
I mean, if they do it in a donation, yeah, absolutely fine. Like, you know, we can rename it. So we're just going to be continuing on here through the Nightmare Maze. We're going to come up here. We're going to skip this little rail section.
So does hitting that actually activate your checkpoint?
I don't know. About to find out. I'm not trusting it in a marathon run.
Yeah, not in a marathon run. Don't do that, please.
No. Just going to go over to this side. So the interesting thing about Nightmare Maze, as you will have seen, is gravity has interesting properties. We can go up, down, left, right, and round and on the ceiling and everything. Does have some interesting effects on the controller sometimes as well, where it can actually give us backwards controls. When that happens, you'll definitely know about it, because we will complain.
Oh, absolutely.
One other thing to say about controllers, I'm running this on a DualSense controller. This is my first ever run on a DualSense, because literally last weekend, my Xbox controller that I've run this on for a year and a half developed stick drift. Also, this is the skip that Arg found very, very nice. We can just skip the whole level.
Oh, unlucky Arg. I got jagged.
Oh, you got jagged. That's
yeah,
no good.
That's fine.
Get jagged, lol.
Get jagged. Get stick bugged. No, I've got that stupid stick bug me in my head. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Scared me supposed to ring in my ear again.
Oh dear. Right, on to another Dream Shard stage here. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to skip over to this side. Time a little boost here to land straight on this one. I'm going to come back across. Watch out for Arg when he gets to this stage. He does a completely different route to me.
Oh, it's such fun, though.
The interesting thing is both routes have the exact same time.
Yeah, that's weird.
There we go, and that's that one done. Also, I need to be very careful not to do what I used to do here, which is just fall in the gloop and die, because it turns out in the latest update, that now soft locks the game.
Yeah, it kind of crashes it now.
Yeah.
Speaking of crashes, this game used to crash a whole lot. The game is now a little bit more stable, but it still has a chance to crash at any one time.
It does.
If it crashes at any one time, then it won't crash at the part that we need it to crash. Where was it going to crash? The very last level.
Yeah, not good.
So
right.
we don't want it to do that.
I'm going to do another version of Jag Skip here. This one's with Amy, where we can actually just go here, because the invisible wall is now gone. Very, very nice. And then we're just going to continue the level as normal, trying to complete it as fast as possible. So while I'm completing this as fast as possible, Skemmy, give us some donations as fast as possible.
There was no red light. How dare you throw over to me?
I know, right? Can't believe it.
Don't you know what the red light is for?
We were.
Blink at you. We have had a £5 donation from Failira. I can't read that. Failira.
Use your words.
It's a small donation during a Sonic run with our favourite numpties. Keep up the good work and hope for a quick time for Arg and Huds.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Flash. Oh, I missed the gym.
Wee woo. I love it. It's just a red light. Skemmy gets to play with it.
So yeah, Arg's currently doing his version of that previous level as well. Very interesting. I'm going to be going back to 114 for some more cleanup.
I'm just doing around my square, and then I have to remember where I am. I'm on 315 next.
Goodness.
That's fine.
I just had a real panic then.
Why?
I thought for a second that I loaded up the wrong splits and they were the non-glitch splits.
Oh, don't do that.
I was like, oh god, the route's completely different. But it's fine. Right, so we're doing another Dream Shard stage here. We're going to come along here. Checkpoint, don't hit retry. Don't want to do that. And then we're going to grab this one and come up here. This one's really evolved as well. I showed this off, what, just over a year and a half ago, I think? I think it was Red 2024. When the game was still fairly new. It came out November 23, I want to say, or October 23. The game has massively evolved in terms of the routing, in terms of the strats, and in terms of the speed. And in actual fact, we did a race of this at no glitches allowed about a month or so ago, I want to say.
Yep.
And what was really interesting about the run is not only did we finish within frames of each other RTA, literal frames, but someone here got a new world record in the glitchless category.
Whoops.
with the first 52-minute run that had ever been done as well. So big round of applause, please, for Argick, because he has really pushed the absolute limits of this game over last year. At one point, we genuinely thought sub-hour was impossible, and we're now at the stage where sub-50 might be possible in the glitched category.
It's definitely a fight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is where it confuses me, because I went at 114, and I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't right, but no, this is your list. And it confuses the living heck out of me, because I normally do this level a lot later than Huds does. I also do it in a slightly different way, which is... that's fine, I backed it up, let's go.
Right, while Arg's doing that, I'm about to attempt the first SSJ of this run.
What's the SSJ? The SSJ is the Super Swap Jump. The Super Swap Jump was recently discovered by a runner named Sonic Find. Absolutely perfect name for this.
Dang it, messed up.
And the way it works is that you can only do it on levels where you're able to swap characters. If you're able to swap a character, you're going to go for it and do the Super Swap Jump. Because what you do is you open up the character menu, and then after the character menu has opened, you'll swap character, jump while you can't see the character, immediately pause, and then, well, you'll see what that happens.
That happens. So we get loads and loads of height. It's very dependent. Firstly, you need to get the jump as soon as possible after swapping character, and then straight after that, you need to pause as soon as possible after jumping. Those two things determine how high you go. That lets us skip the barrier. We don't need to collect the keys, but it's going to get even more interesting later on, because at the moment, we can't chain them.
No, we must come to a complete stop. Keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times, and then launch your character.
Yep.
Once we get the powers and we unlock Quick Swap, all bets are off.
Oh, yes. So another interesting thing about the SSJ, the Super Swap Jump, I only properly really learned this about 24 hours ago.
Yep.
I have done some practice runs before that, but I will confess that my practice glitched runs were 4 minutes slower than my glitchless. So, you know, we're starting from a really good precedent here, but I've been doing loads of practice and hopefully we'll nail it in here. You will see that we now have powers available. We will come back to those in a little bit.
But why are you only practicing it now, Huds?
Why am I... Mario took a little bit longer than it should have, alright?
I'll finish Mario 1, 2, 3 in a week. How'd that go, buddy?
It took 3 months.
Uh-huh.
Look, I don't like Mario, okay?
Me neither, but I laughed when you said it'll be done in a week.
Yeah, so everyone has been begging me for years to play Mario games, because for anyone who knows me will know I hate Mario. Sorry, Mario runners. It's just not for me. But we had some donation incentives for a charity stream that I did back in October for Blue Cross, and one of them was to do my first ever, genuinely first ever, casual playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3. I thought, I've seen these games being speedrun. They're not very difficult games. They'll take me, you know, a couple of streams. Yeah, that's the right reaction, everyone. Yeah. I thought, they'll take me a couple of streams each. It'll be fine. Like, so we did March Mario Madness, which became April Mario Madness, and then May Mario Madness. I only finished them a couple of weeks ago.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, where's my co-op buddy? Where'd he go? Why has he become Mario?
Oh dear. I mean, to be fair though, it has saved me from having to start learning Sonic 4 Episode 2 with the one and only Super Sonic, but I don't have any excuses for that anymore.
No.
So I have to learn another terrible game.
I mean, you can learn it. I believe in you.
Yeah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Right, I am at the part where I'm looking at your splits and just getting really confused because I need to remember I'm a couple of levels behind you, but we are getting there. I'm in 322, then need to do 324. And then go back to 117. See, you going back to 117 there, that's fine because it's the Knuckles stage.
Yeah.
It's just, you've completely thrown off my rhythm.
The consequences of one's actions, Argick.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They do come and get you very quickly.
Where is your laptop, Argick?
In my hoosh.
Where's your memory stick with your splits on, Argick?
In my PC, in my hoosh.
Yeah, shame.
Beside my fruits.
Right, as I'm going through this last level, Skemmy, you got about 30 seconds, mate.
Only if it does wee-woo.
There
you go.
Thank you.
We have a £10 from Google Cheese who says, good luck, you pair of numpties. Just know that you are and always have been my favourite to win.
See, he wants us both to win.
We'll take it as that, yes, thank you. We've also had £5 from Lazarus, who says, hi Arg, hi Huds, wanted to donate during this run because you two are an absolute inspiration to me. Thank you so much for being amazing. Best of luck on the race, and may the best numpty win. Also, Skenme, you're a legend for finding time to actually read these in the face of Argick's infinite banter. It's the red light that does it. It's the secret.
Wee-woo.
Right. I am now going to unlock a power and make sure I get the right one. This is Quick Switch, and this is a really important power for the speedrun. I'm going to equip it here, and I need to remember to select Knuckles. And this is going to allow us to do something very, very special, because we can now switch characters on the fly but it also means that I can switch them while they're moving, so I can do this if I don't screw it up.
Yeet!
Right.
Please do it every time he does it.
Because the power characters can chain it. I've gone way too early there. Start again. I got excited.
Oh, great. They're going to do it individually. This is great. They have not coordinated themselves. It's like whack-a-mole.
I may have got a bit early here. We'll try it, but I think I've got a bit too early. So we need to aim for these bombs that I can see in front of me. I might be okay here. I might be okay. But we can chain the super swap jump with the power characters, and you can go to space and beyond.
Yep, we will show that off at the end of the run. Again, this was discovered by Sonic Find and then improved by Sonic Find. Why our power characters are able to chain it, we don't know. They are the only characters that are able to do it. You can switch to any of the other characters, but you will immediately end the chain. And it's absolutely phenomenal is what it is.
And that allows us to skip the whole level, and we're immediately moving on to 3-3-2. So that is what I've been learning. It's so hard.
And I'm just making sure I actually equipped it, because there was one run I did that was on really good pace, and I unlocked Shield, which is useless.
That's run dead at
that
point.
is end of the run. That is I switched to glitchless and pray that I beat you is what that is.
Yep.
But no, I'm going to come and do the exact same thing again here. We'll see if we can pull it off and maybe get a little bit of time save from. So we switch to Knuckles, we jump, we wait, we pause, we go up in the air, we wait, we jump, we pause, we wait, we lunge to the moon. I'm going to do it one more time with her, and then we're going to go right up there, not hit the flame. I don't think I got enough distance on that because I was only 600 because I panicked and I didn't want to hit the smash barrier. Yep, it's like Super Smash Bros. You go too high and it just goes game, and you get respawned back at the beginning. However, I see my cat killers in the distance, which means I should at least reach the square. If you watch Knuckles, he might bonk off a ceiling. Nope, he's going to make it. That's fine. I'm going to go down to my little hedge here, and I'm going to do something silly, because I think, Huds, you switched character, didn't you?
I did switch. I played
so
it safe.
I'm going to not play it safe. I'm just going to grab him. Oh, well, I got no boost there, so good job, mate. Go for it. You can make it. I believe in you, buddy. Oh, yeah!
Hey,
and
nice.
that was discovered an hour ago. Literally, that was discovered an hour ago there. I just decided why not. It'd be funny.
Good job.
Thanks. All right, 3-3-2 and 3-3-3. Oh, cookies and cream, but I brought tails, so it's cookies and tails, I guess.
That's fine. I'm actually playing as Sonic in a Sonic game. It feels weird.
I know. I should be slightly name it. The game used to allow, remember which character you played, and that's why we had the characters in our splits. But after some of the updates, they've just kind of changed it. So now it's a case of sometimes it remembers your character, sometimes it selects the default character, sometimes I don't know what the heck it's doing. But the idea here is that we're just going to play our characters that we need. We know which ones we're going for, and I'm going to fly up, grab a ring, and hopefully not get bodied by that mount.
I've actually figured out how the character select now works.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, so basically in the game you have 4 rosters of characters.
Yeah.
You have power characters, you have flying characters, you have speed characters, and then you have the full roster. And what they changed it to is, depending on which of those rosters is available for the level, it remembers the last character you selected for that roster, which is a pain in the backside, because it used to just always default to Amy if they were all available, or it would default to Cream or to Knuckles for the power or the flying characters, which meant we had to redo our splits again, because it meant that when we expected to be on Amy, we would still be on like a previous character we selected, like Tails. And that is bad.
That is very bad. That's just falling off the stage like I just did there, because that homing attack said no.
So this is where the routing changed slightly. We're going to go back, we're going to go into 3-3-5, which is technically back into 3-3-1. Because we can do the super swap jump in the chaining, we can skip this whole level, and it's actually faster than some of the other levels we used to do.
We're going back in time.
So.
To a big, big jump. Playing Rouge right now.
Yeah, I'm going to put a stop to this immediately and start reading some donations. A £10 donation coming from Nashlax that I'm pretty sure I cannot read. So I'm going to read the parts that I think I can. It says, here's a tenner because Lavari told me to help unshackle Skenme. And then it gets worse, and I will post it in chat so everyone can see. We've also had £10 from Akoma, who says, donating for the hidden and totally not spontaneously made up incentive where Arg and Huds will do a quick SMB1 race after their Dream Team run. And £10 from Nordic as well, who says, the run is great, but I think these two numpties need to expand their horizons a bit. Maybe move from Sonic Streams to Mario's World. How about an SMW race at the next NSG, gents?
No.
Nope.
There's your answer.
But I'm just like Huds. I also do not do 2D Mario. I'll do 3D Mario. I've got no problem with that. But 2D, no.
Also, Arg, I want to point out for you now, because I nearly made the mistake, 2-3-5.
Yeah, I'm still going to make that mistake.
Not 2-2-5.
No, I'm going to make that mistake. Don't worry about it. I can't read. 2-3-5, 2-2-5, still going to select the wrong stage. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I got my jump first.
I need to do the same. So I'm doing my last little bit of cleanup. I need 2 more Dream Orbs. That will open up our 3rd boss, which is probably the worst boss in the game, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Why are you laughing behind us again? What are you lot up
Because
to?
they've done shenanigans.
Why does this happen every time we run here now?
Because they know they can get away with it.
I know. Oh,
What would
dear.
we do without them?
Oh, Arg, what must I remember to do here?
Jump.
Jump.
Because if you don't jump, you go right under that portal because that portal is not attached to the ground. And you look at it and you go, what the heck?
Oh, yes.
I still remember the day you found that. You just were in absolute disbelief. It's like, what the heck is that? It's like,
Gloop, go away, please.
no glip. Right, 235 arc. Can't do two. Sorry, I've just did 235. Could have 225. No, 235.
235.
I was right.
told
I
you.
was right. It was 235. I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, Tails, grab the... I don't know what it is about this level in particular, but these Dream Shards just have like 0 hitbox.
Skill issue.
It's not a skill issue.
Skill issue.
They have 0 hitbox.
They do, but skill issue.
It's not a skill issue.
It is a skill issue.
Also, I am not risking the SSJ on this level.
How many hours have you played this game?
Sorry, what was that? Do you want to say that again?
How many hours have you played this game?
I have played many, many hours of this game. Too many hours, one might say. And it's definitely not skill issue.
That's fair.
Is a problème de compétence?
Don't you start!
Yes!
What's your name, Stella?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Oh, yes!
I was obviously
Rouge
expecting
does
to get me to
very
stay
sound
only on the weekends.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a weekend now.
it
Oh,
is.
that's true. Hi, Stella.
Nice. Right, 236, got to play as Tails. I will
No.
do the jump because Huds is a coward.
Yep.
But I'm going to play as Banui because I like Banui better. See, he's a traitor. This is why he's losing this race because he did not bring the Banui.
It defaulted to Tails.
Yeah, and did not bring the Banui.
Not my
Therefore,
fault.
you have ruined the Dream Team by not bringing Banui.
Oh, dear. Right, I'm on Moist Boy.
I'm sorry.
No, less Moist Boy now.
This is...
Not as Moist Boy.
This is less Moist Boy.
Yeah.
This is...
Mildly damp boy.
Yeah. This is Guardian Hunter, who has a very jelly-like substance that is rather moist.
Used to make moist sound effects, but unfortunately it has been toned down.
Shame.
Probably because they went, this is not really good. Oh, big jump. Yeah, go on, Banui. Big Banui, jump.
Oh, very nice.
I'm not acknowledging it until it does the thing. There you go. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
I love that I can just do this and
Yeah,
make
wee, wee,
you
wee,
stop
wee, wee,
talking.
No, but you don't make me stop talking. You make me do a noise.
That's fair enough.
Anyway, you can wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
The
Brilliant.
power. £10 from CBK, who says, yeet the echidna. And
Absolutely.
£20 from Andrew of Bob, who says, not that I'm advocating for a third option, but in the interest of
Liar.
fairness, I'd like everyone to know that there may or may not be a third option. What is the third option? Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what the third option was, Andrew of Bob. It was donating to the Obama Jack bonus mod showcase, which we have now met.
Yay!
Let's go.
Thanks, Obama. Or should we say thanks, everybody? That's going to be a fun one.
Right, this is the second phase of Guardian Hunter. He's going to throw 3 sets of bombs at me. The third one is going to have an egg pawn on it. I'm hoping that it's anywhere on the 4th row or below. If it's the top row, I'm in trouble. It's the hardest one to hit, and I can't fly out and get it for a quick hit either. So first pattern,
My
second
condolences.
pattern. Please don't be top row. Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to discover that.
Ah, there we go. So the top row has like the shortest hitbox possible for the homing attack. You have to stay right at the back, and it is dodgy even then. On this third one, again, hoping for it to be very low, and then we can get a quick final hit on Guardian Hunter. Please give me something that's not top row. Yes. So we're going to fly out, we're going to hit it, and then immediately fly and hit for the uppercut, and that is Guardian Hunter taken care of.
On to the final set of levels.
Oh, yes. And invisible nuclears.
What if I told you we still have like 30 minutes of the run left to go?
Yeah.
There's a lot of backtracking on this game.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see if my RNG is going to be better than Huds'. So I'm hoping now, based on what he got, that I'm going to get a decent one. It's not going to look like it because I'm going to get the cross. Oh, I got the bottom one. Let's go. Fly out.
come on.
There you go. So my first one is good, but I still have 2 and 3 that I need to worry about on this one. This is where we were saying about the time loss as well. This second phase of the boss didn't normally exist, but again, they changed all the bosses to add a little bit more gameplay into it, or in our case, a little bit more skill. Unfortunately, the other 2 gave us time save. This one gave us about a minute time loss because of how they changed it and added the phase. Cool phase is just slower than the original one that the game launched with.
Right, I'm going to do a little skip here. Hopefully I get this first try.
Get the boss, get the boss, get the boss. Nice! Okay, I got a good Guardian Hunter, so I'm
Nice.
going to be in the same area as you now. Invisible Knuckles! All right.
Where's my red signing? There it is.
Right, off to Eagle City. You can see Huds doing a number of the super swap jumps on this stage here. We need to do the super swap jumps because what we're doing is we are skipping a large amount of like puzzle sections on this stage while still grabbing the red star rings. That's going to allow us to get the 2 dream orbs while still saving around 1.5 minutes on this stage by default. So it's a very, very good skip that we have on it, but the stages do ramp up on this one with a lot of like invisible platforms and platforms that will start disappearing and fans pushing you up and whatnot. It is a little bit of a pain to try and do fast, but if you get it, it feels really, really good. So I'm going to bounce my way through and try and get to the same area. Huds is at the final set of jumps. You'll see me coming up very, very soon to do a similar thing as we get Knuckles here. He gets the jump and away he goes, and then I get Rouge and she gets her jump and away she goes to the moon, and then I start gliding and the level will start loading up. So I'm about half a level behind him right now, which is not good for Huds.
It's not good for me. Argick's catching up. Need to go faster.
I gotta use my gotta go faster stripes, and away we go right up there on top.
Anyway, for making the joke earlier, I'm saying it. This is Eggosity.
Oh, I hate you. It's not Eggosity. What is Eggosity about, man?
It's Eggosity.
Ego City. The ego on this, man.
I mean, if you need a city for your ego, mate, it's understandable.
I mean, I do, to be honest. Glasgow is my city. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm in very much trouble. How do I want to fix this?
That's not good science, mate.
No, that's very much trouble.
What have you done?
Really screwed the pooch, honestly.
Where are you?
At the bottom.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got the red star ring at least, so I can just do this.
Oh, that's fine then.
So I can do this, and then just chain it and go to the end of the stage, because I did get the red star ring, so... So yeah, that was really dodgy, but the good news is the portal's there. I can just see the portal and go, ooh. Anyway, we go. We're going to do more of that soon, but that was really bad on my side. I'm blaming Huds, saying that my ego needs the size of a city.
All right, I'm doing one of the shortest levels in the game here. Tiny little level.
Oh, I love that stage. You should have told me shut up, so you could have explained it.
So there's already 5 of them grabbed. Going to come up here, grab the 6th one. This level takes less than 20 seconds. My Apple TV is starting to stutter.
Mine's too.
It's not good news.
No, sometimes we start with the game where it'll start just stuttering certain things. That means that a game crash is imminent. The problem is we don't know when it's going to occur. We want it to occur sooner rather than later because there is a chance that while it does the stutter, it just eats an input. And if it eats the input at the wrong time, we are in trouble. This could also just be Huds putting a smoke screen down for upcoming skill issues. We will leave that for you to decide.
That's all good. So this is the level I was practicing, and a level that I actually beat Argick's time on the global leaderboards about an hour ago. So I'm very, very happy about this.
You beat it by like half a second.
Yeah, I did. It's great. So this is 411, but again, we just need to get to the Dream Portal. This is the mission to just get to the Dream Portal as fast as possible. Turns out you can just do a super swap jump right at the beginning and fly straight to it. It's right below me.
Below me? That means you were way too high.
I was way too high, but that's fine. Wee. Scare me.
Gentlemen, it is my unfortunate duty to inform you that chat has completely fallen apart and are insisting that I go moist boys.
Yep, moist. That's fine. But I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
When were they ever together?
That's a very fair point, actually. A £10 donation has come in from Stella, who says, sorry, Huds, it is, in fact, a problème de compétence. And £10 from Ashcarp, who says, contributing to the Let Sken Me Speak mission. Thank you very much. We're going to need a hell of a lot more money than that.
If you wish to Let Sken Me Speak, please do donate.
Sken me?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, I definitely will. Can I please request that the next time that you do donation reading for us, you do it in the style of the narrator from Stanley Parable, please?
Only when we're playing Stanley Parable. Otherwise, it's not a funny thing. I'm not sure you understand the concept of humour.
But I like it. It comforts me. The Britishness reassures me. And also, Arg is chasing me right now, and I'm very, very...
I mean, that is the polar opposite of the narrator.
Yeah.
That's the Scottish version.
126. What's this? Oh, it's rings! We're going through the rings.
Yeah, doing rings. Because I did mine in order.
You did. Yeah, I don't like this order. This order is weird. Normally I do this then, and then I come back and do 114. But
it's numerical order. It plays nicely with my OCD.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't with mine.
Oh god, my game is stuttering.
Oh
my lord, I'm feeling a crash coming.
Muscle memory. Yeah, if you get the crash now, it's fine. I'll get the crash later.
Yeah, that's right.
if we get no crashes, then that would be amazing, and I'll donate 50 quid to the event.
Oh, I forgot to make a note that I need to do a super swap jump in this one.
Do you?
I do.
Oh yeah, no, you do. You need to do it. Remember, do it twice.
Yep.
Because you want to actually get up above the invisible wall, like actually helping you out here. There's a big invisible wall that skips the keys. Huds needs to jump doubly high to get it. What you do is, once you've done that and you think you've got too much height, glide and then swap character and you'll fall. So you can swap character there.
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
See, I'm helpful.
Thank you, Argick.
Thanks.
Thanks, Obama.
Right, 4, 1, 2, Amy.
The amount of Eggman junk is overwhelming.
That's true. There is an invisible character that you can see on our save files here. That is Shadoo the Hedgehog. I did have him unlocked. I then wiped my save file by accident and refused to get him back again because it takes 30 days of gameplay and that's not happening.
I don't think I've ever seen you in more pain than that moment on stream.
Listen, the only good thing that came, the moment I realized I deleted Shadow, I was heartbroken because it's like, well, that's time I'm never getting back. Unfortunately, Shadow's not the greatest in this game. The game is really not built for him, but it was the principle of the thing. However, Ravongi was Strongy, and that is currently the file where the world record currently resides until Huds tries to come and beat it.
And I will.
No, you won't.
Well, I will try.
Yeah. You'll try, but you won't.
No, probably not.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of that, I'm not gonna lie.
It was a very
it's a
good run.
damn solid run.
It's a really good run. Right. I'm just finishing. Oh, Amy, why did you do that? There we go.
Yeah, she
Oh my. Can this level please behave? There we go, right.
Now, can it please behave? Yes. Is it going to?
No.
Right. There are two very different things there.
Going back to 133, so this is another new level in the game because, again, this is Dream Portal level, and we're going to skip it all with the Super Swap Jump.
Super, swap, jump. Ooh, I can still hit that. Yeah, there you go. The best thing about the Super Swap Jump, by the way, I don't know if any of you have been able to realize because of the screen size and the difference on it. If you have a look while we're doing it, the way it works is that we're having to jump basically immediately on the frames when the characters appear. The hilarious thing is the animations that you get when you see the characters. Like, just look at how elongated and stretchy they are. It reminds you of the Stretch Armstrong toys that you used to get. So if we get Knuckles here, it's like there's Long Boy Knuckle. Oh no, he actually did a jump there. That's cool. Right, away we go. I'm going to do this dangerously because this is a level I can catch up with Huds on if I do it right. So I'm going to do a dangerous jump here where I come up here and then I switch to Amy and then do the jump, but just a little baby jump, and then use that to get straight over, grab it, and then get the light dash because I'm just cool like that. It's actually really hard. I'm so glad I got it. So then we land on this, we fall down, we boost jump, wait, we boost jump, we go through the other side, we then done, we switch to Amy, or from Amy to Sonic, we do the jump, he gets squishy, we run our way up and over, we land down here, make sure I don't crash after I grab this thing over here. Very important that I don't fall down, as you know, used to, and I am safe. Where am I now? I don't know. 133, I think.
You are in Glasgow, Argick. You're at UKSG. You're speedrunning Sonic Dream Team.
Yo, that's an amazing event! Can you tell me more?
No, because I'm going to cough if I do.
Aw, pity. I know someone who can scan me!
Oh, that's
Come
me.
on down!
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very excited to play The Price is Right. We have had a £10 donation come in from Ridiusu, who says it's Numpty1 versus Numpty2 in the second most popular game on Twitch. In all seriousness, it was actually nice to meet the pair of you and everyone else. And all hail our overlord, Ted601. We've also had £10 come in from Esper Bucket, who says it's 4:30 a.m. I had the choice of staying up all night waiting to see Argick and Huds run Dream Team, or sleeping through and catching up late. My brain, however, took the third option. Waking up halfway through, bewildered at why chat is talking about moist boys and dry boys. Love you both, and take this money for charity. Thank you very much for your donations.
And you wake up and it was all a dream.
Hey.
A very weird dream, but a dream nonetheless.
Oh, I can't not read this one right now. We've had a £5 donation come in from someone who I think you might know, a peek ahead, who says, Dream Team, the game I had to show Arg how swaps were really done.
Yeah?
Cannot wait to see you at Blue. Peek ahead, we can't wait to see you too.
Not wrong, Big Ed discovered the quick swaps because we originally did it and we didn't know it was a thing. Right, where am I going? I just did 133, 132, 137. This is why I don't have splits and it sucks. Because you're on 226 and 227.
Oh,
but yeah,
dang
Pika
it.
Swap is just a quick swap, but we didn't know it was a thing that existed. It is now mutated into what it is now, and it's hilarious, and I love it. Look forward to seeing you at Blue as well, buddy. Oh, don't you dare. Right, wait for it. She's going to do a jump, and we're going to go and go jump and go up. I did pause
Right.
now, that's good.
This level is a very important level that I'm on right now because it's because of this level that I no longer hold a world record in Dream Team. It turns out that the Ravongi definitely is strongy when you accuse Arg of things such as hoarding strats, like not telling me that this platform got put here so that you can actually skip this entire section.
But all it does is make the strat
no,
easier.
I'm just...
No, you're fine, you're fine,
No,
you're
I'm
fine.
not fine.
No, yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Have
No, I'm
fun.
not.
Reset. Nah, so he's soft-locked because he died as he grabbed the Dream Orb there. It just takes all control now for some reason. It's a bit weird. But yeah, no, so he accused me of strat hoarding, and I took that personally.
He did.
And by that, I mean I stole his world record. I came out, I was like, I'm not accepting that. And then the run is now what it is. Why? Because spite is a powerful motivator.
Whoops. 4, 3, 1. Now, the only good thing about what just happened is, one, it doesn't affect the in-game time, so the run is still valid. Secondly, it means it shouldn't crash later on for me, which is nice. And thirdly, I still get the Dream Orb. I don't need to replay the level, so I'm now in 4, 3, 1. This is our last one where we need to actually get the red star rings. And then we've got a couple more missions here to do, and then it's cleanup before the final boss.
Stanley became concerned he might lose this race.
Why are you Stanley?
Perhaps problème de compétence were to blame. And that's a £10 from Bogloir. £5 have come from Pandaco as well. Pandaco,
No.
the official supplier of legal items that I've hidden in Argick's or Budgie's bedroom. Try our legal Huds-flavoured yogurt tube.
Wait, what?
It is moist.
Correct reaction, everyone.
I just, and this is why you don't trust Pandacle.
And a £5 donation from Tojan, who says, long, moist butcher. I'm going to roll that back. It's Tojan,
Yep.
not Tojam. £5 from Tojan, who says, long, moist boy. I don't know why I keep coming back every year to do every event to do this.
I was going to say, after talking about Huds flavoured fruits, can we not then follow that up with toe jam?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, how about long, moist boy?
Oh, god damn it.
£5 from Karma that says, I got you, Huds. Don't worry, Argick, I got your back.
Karma does sometimes have her side.
It does.
I do very want to shout out that some of these donations are going towards some new incentives that we've opened. I think it's for Hatsune and Miku, something like
Oh,
that.
yes.
So yeah, get your donations in for the new incentives that are just opened. Go to donate.UKSGmarathon.uk. Oh, I cannot speak as fast as you.
Apparently not. It's something you can do. But that donation incentive that's just been opened is the Hatsune Miku mod for the the Unleashed run coming up on the Recomp. Ooh. Also, my game is lagging like heck right now.
He's doing your job for you now, Scam me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm still trying to catch my breath.
I am screenshotting. I have a smooth 3 frames per second right now.
Excellent, excellent. Right, that is all the ones I need. I'm now going back for cleanup. I have 7 more levels to do, starting with 215. I need to make sure I get the right one. Let's go and clean all of these up. And while I'm doing this cleanup, one thing I would like to very quickly say is it was my wife's birthday yesterday.
Oh!
If everyone here could wish her a happy birthday, it would make me very, very happy, please.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Huds!
Thank you very much.
Birthday.
Not from you.
She is currently watching the run, I'm reliably informed. She is here, so she'll be very embarrassed. But she is a very understanding wife who has stayed at home to look after the cats on her birthday while I'm here speedrunning and screwing up this level, it seems.
Yep.
So it's going well. It's going well.
So I'm on my favorite flight level right now because this one is also really fun and really smooth to do. It's just a number of precise jumps. You get to run and jump your way over. If I can do this better than Huds, then I will be very happy because I am slowly but surely catching this man. But I think, oh, she got it. The big Banui jump. That's fine. And then I immediately whiffed it because I thought I wasn't getting it, but that's fine. So we just go over there and we do it. And we just got to run in here. And then where am I?
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know that I hold the global world record for this level, would you?
Global. He's the global. Oh, he's so honest.
Oh, what is the global
The
world record, is it?
global.
Oh, not just the local one.
No, the global.
We've had £25 come in from Eggman, who says, Egosity, noun, humorous. First definition, the quality or degree of being eggy, the extent to which something resembles, smells of, tastes like, or otherwise evokes eggs.
I like it.
Oh, what did I just hit?
I just want to call out that donation had correct International Phonetic Alphabet for the pronunciation of egosity. So thank you for the effort that was put into that actual IPA.
I just like bonked her off something.
Yeah,
like her
I
head
understand.
is gone. Why are you clapping for phonetic alphabets?
You're lucky that you have a donation reader that can read the IPA.
Yeah, fans of Countdown in the chat.
Excuse me, first rule of Countdown.
You don't talk about Countdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's
Why-
Street Countdown.
Oh, shh.
Jeez.
God, tell everyone what.
What did we say? Right, anyway, we're going back to the level.
Silence
So
for a
did you explain 216?
Oh, I did not explain 2-1.
So 216 is a really funky level because we get to abuse checkpoints. Again, this was actually one of the first levels that we discovered the checkpoint abuse. I'm going to try and do a jump here, and if I fail the jump, it doesn't matter because the game's going to go, nah, we'll give it to you anyway. So we come up here, we come through, we jump, we go over the platform. If I miss it like that, I just go for it, and it says, you had it, it's fine. It's great. This is how we discovered the checkpoints are, in fact, OP.
So he's still cheating even to this day.
You're just jealous. 217, what do we do on this one?
217 checkpoint.
Tony Hawk's Pro Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yoshi Chief's trying to start a football chant. Miku, 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 Miku.
No.
So
If
fickle.
you're doing it right, you've got to chant the Miku version of it, which is Miku, 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 Miku. Nobody knows the song. It's fine.
No.
It specifically says in a football chant way.
Miku doesn't play. Oh wait, she does. She's the Brazilian football team. Never mind.
Wait, what?
You all don't know your Miku lore. It's fine.
No.
Can't believe it.
Big the Dave is suggesting that we need to moisten your Apple TV and
I'm
let's give
out.
it some water cooling.
I'm out.
£10 towards that. Thank you
No,
very
I'm
much.
out. I'm out.
Probably would help.
It's like an episode of Dragon's Den. I'm out.
Safety team needs to be involved now. £5 from its page that says, sitting in the audience, enjoying this run, enjoying the Moist Boys, the Sanic, and the Argick flavoured yogurt tubes.
Oh, come on.
Why am I? Why? Well, do you know what would an Argick flavored yogurt tube be?
Scottish.
Scottish bagpipes
Taste of pure
intensifies.
iron brew.
It would probably just taste of iron brew. An Argick tasted anything would just taste like iron brew. You didn't just soft lock again, did you?
I did.
You. Nice. Was that on 316?
It was.
I've caught you.
Yeah, you have.
That's not good.
I've had 2 crashes.
True.
What, 2 soft locks?
True.
Technically my
But
fault.
I've caught you.
You have.
Right, let's see if I don't whiff this. I didn't. Problem de competence, everyone!
Problem de compétence.
Don't cheer that.
Yeah, please do.
Don't cheer the French.
Hon, hon, hon. Hon, hon, hon.
Oui, baguette.
No, genuinely. Knuckles in this says hon, hon, hon.
Oh, dear.
Like, we love it. You select me, it's like hon, hon, hon.
Also, I may have just not been listening in my typical streamer brain thing, but Scammy, did you announce a certain milestone that we just hit?
No, because it's being held for a moment.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We have to verify and make sure that the vote is tallied correctly, like the EBU.
Oh, okay.
I would like to say this time to say X to doubt. Oh, well played, though. Gotta make sure it is all tallied correctly. Gotta make sure it's all legit, all above board. Please just hold up a piece of paper that has the word board on it.
Manually counting the pound notes.
Wait, you can count?
A, B, C, D.
That's fine. Don't ask Argick to do his alphabet.
RTSQ.
Yep.
Shut up. This is why I'm never playing Sonic Schoolhouse ever again. That game is not a game. That game is trash.
I heard you, Linky.
Them's fighting words.
Fight me IRL. It's fine. You'll win, but fine. Yeah, I know where you are.
I'd like to point out that's the safety team shouting at you.
Yeah.
Safety team wants to brawl you in
I'm-
the corridor.
I am in. Like, we can make that an incentive.
I mean, to be honest, it'd probably bring in a lot of money if we did.
Safety team has.
I'd pay to see that.
Safety team has become the unsafety team. Why? Arg punned one too many times.
Oh, I got the worst cycle possible for this.
Okay, pedal faster.
There we go. Got it.
I am so. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I knew it was coming.
Right, final level for me. Arg's just joining me in it. 337. And then it's going to be on to our final boss. This is surprisingly close.
Huds, do I just go Nightmare Eggman and risk the crash, or do I actually reset and try and keep the schedule intact?
You're cool.
Scared me!
I don't even care anymore.
Hey! All right, let's see if we can try and get a crashless run then.
Oh, he's going for crashless. I am going to tell you now, chat, that it will not happen. In fact, let's see how confident he is. Arg, how much will you donate
I've
if you
already
go for
said 50 quid if it doesn't crash.
Really?
You didn't listen!
No!
For God's sake, man!
I'm a streamer. It goes in one ear, out the other, mate.
It didn't even go in one ear!
No, it didn't. You're right.
Jesus Christ.
No, just scan me is fine, thank you. We've had a £5 donation from Paulister, who says, it's only mildly concerning how much Argick knows about Hatsune Miku. I can already see him on Mastermind making that his specialist subject.
No, my specialist subject would be UKSG.
We've also had £7.50 from Okoma, and I'm going to have to pass over to Paulister to actually to do this one. So here's the microphone.
And one.
Thank you very much. In the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog, skill issue.
No, not bad, not bad,
Not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I didn't know what that voice was.
It's just a deep, edgy hedgehog.
Just do Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all you have to do these days. Just do Keanu Reeves looking really serious in John Wick.
No, I'm not going to rise to that. No, I'm not rising to the just do Keanu Reeves comment.
That
No
took a
comment.
second. Understood.
He's
Gentlemen.
so innocent, chat.
Gentlemen in chat and the live audience as well, I'd like you to settle in, for I have a story to tell.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Get comfy. There once were two friends who loved to race. They found a game which stoked their fire. Soon both are fighting for the fastest pace. The competitiveness got even higher. Hunting for the world record each week, honing the other's skills as they progress. Soon the first barriers fell at their peak, each subsequent one requiring more finesse. To entertain and tackle the last barrier, an event was held to go at it together. First 2 days and then a third. With lots of laughter, it was absurd. Arg and Huds agreed to add monetary stakes, proving their wits in addition to skill. Following these races was quite the thrill, and neither could afford making any mistakes. The weekend +1 was a success. With the record in the bag, they thought of recess. Bounties for knowledge and skill were paid. A new patch soon rained on their parade. But here at UKSG, they show up again, displaying what they had to gain. Not knowing what they earned before would come to help them once more. That is a donation from Anonymous for £810.
What?
Bringing us to £5,128 raised for Crisis. Incredible. Thank you so much for that incredible story, poem, and donation.
Holy
Oh,
Banooey.
my God.
Okay, I can put two and two together and I know who that is, but they donated it anonymously, so I'll keep that respectable there.
Same.
But also, if this doesn't crash, I'm down 50 quid. There is
Crash.
one more
Crash.
bit that it comes
Crash.
up.
Crash.
I mean, if it crashes, it ruins your schedule.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Sonic. Sonic is a different game. Sorry.
Yeah, also, if it crashes, he doesn't pay 50 quid for charity.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. It might do it, it might not. Right, big blue time.
Oh, dear. Right, anyway, what's been happening during Nightmare Eggman here, Argick?
No, but basically, we're playing as each of the individual characters for the one last time. We are doing a number of skips, including using checkpointing one last time to go through some of the ones, mainly Rouge, and a little bit through, who was the other one that does it? I can't remember. Knuckles. As we go through it. But now we're doing our big blue sequence where we're on Amy. We're just trying to do the boost jumps till we get to the end of the stage where it's going to say Nightmare and the cutscene is going to play. And either Huds is going to be fine because he's already reset like 3 times already.
Oh, you've definitely jinxed it now.
Mine is probably going to crash. If it's going to crash, this is where it crashes. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but we will see. Maybe Marathon Luck is there. Maybe my wallet becomes lighter. Let's see what happens.
Nightmare.
Someone catch it.
Ah, my face.
If this doesn't crash, it'll
No,
be a
no,
genuine
it's not
miracle.
crashed. That's 50
Yeah,
quid.
no, there's a chance. There's a chance.
It's
No
not crashed.
way.
Crashless run at the event, everybody. Crashless run at the event.
Unbelievable. Oh my God, this is synced.
Also, if I hit someone with the wallet, I'm sorry.
There's so much blood.
Yeah. It's not that heavy. There's not much in
Right,
it.
be ready on time. Time's coming up for
Time's coming up for
us.
both of us very soon, yep.
Here we go as we come towards the end. to race up the ramp.
Up the hill. Huds is going to finish first. Our second.
Time.
Time.
Well done, mate.
Again, man.
Frames.
Again.
Frames.
Crashless, too, man.
Crashless. I can't believe you actually got a crashless run. That's
Me neither.
how many runs of this have we done at marathons now? Like 10, 15?
Something like that.
Thank you very much.
hello.
I will deal with this in just a second. Thank you for bringing this to me.
All right, okay.
10 or 15 and not had a crashless run.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Shall we quickly see who wins
Yeah,
this?
we got to
I
see
know
who actually
this
wins
one.
the race in this. 71 Dream Orbs collected. We'll do it at the same time once you're ready on the screen.
Yep.
It is the IGT the Mars. Here we go. Once he's unlocked everything, we unlock so much stuff at the end of the game. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 51.49.
But
Yeah.
Arg wins.
51.49
However,
to 53.49.
that is a PB for me. So I'll take that as a PB.
Da 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 da. Thank you.
I will happily take that as a PB. I've still got some work to do to get down to your level, but that was a fun
It's a
race.
solid run. So just to see right now as well, it is a case of 50.47 is what we're trying to beat there. So basically just being about a minute away from world record is not a bad run at all.
great
It's
run.
phenomenal, especially while trying to like simultaneously commentate and do different races. It's like not the ideal setup, but
No.
it works. And yeah, there we go. Right, you've got a thing to do. 'Cause we don't want to keep this schedule much longer.
I'll be really, really quick with this. For those of you who don't know, every single month, Argick and I race the Sonic 8. The Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic CD, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, and Sonic Mania back to back to back. And we have a little race every month. And we completed our 2024 series last year, and Argick was the victor, an 11-1 trouncing. But we've both been massively, massively improving.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
been setting PBs throughout the whole way. But I wanted to commemorate it, mate.
You made a trophy? Don't
So-
you get a trophy?
It's a little bit late, but to commemorate your win, this is
Yo,
your
I got a
trophy.
trophy!
Thank you to Infinity Gene for making this for me.
I got a trophy!
That's actually really cool. That's like Sonic from Sonic 3 with the Sonic 8 on it. And it's in so many different colors that it looks like the bootleg version of Sonic 8.
It's great, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah.
But that is your little trophy for winning our 2024 series. The 2025 series is still underway. It's currently
It is.
3-1, 4-1?
4-1, I believe.
4-1 at the moment.
Yes, 4-1 at the moment. We've got our next race coming up in June. So that's going to be fun.
Jin.
Supersonic will be joining us for
He
that
is going
one.
to be joining us.
Yep.
Right, but we have kept you long enough on this
We
one. Speaking of the Sonic 8, you're going to see 3 of the 8 games coming up next as we have Liam doing
The Classic
Trilogy. We've just realised we've just done Skenmy's job for him.
We
so,
have.
Skenmy, you want to jump in before we steal your job entirely?
Thank you so much. We've had a £5 donation from Willow RG who said, did somebody say Miku? Let's get £5 toward that Sonic Unleashed Miku incentive. Thank you so much. New incentives are open. Go to donate.uksgmarathon.uk or click the link below the stream. We will be back after this intermission with, just as you said, Liam 1222221 running
Oh, wait,
some
no, just-
other bloody Sonic game. I don't know anymore. Thank you very much. And that does bring me to the end of my host.